Hi everyone, just a quick video today to show you how I created my own brand logo. This marks the beginning of my transition from being a producer to also building audio-focused brand identities for other creators and producers. I've named my venture Sonic Visual, as I think it captures the concept of turning sound into striking visuals. I started off by collecting a few modern fonts that felt clean, tech-forward and adaptable to animation. The goal was to create something that reflects current design trends while also being future ready with AI workflows in mind. So here's how I went from a handful of fonts to a fully customized logo design. So in Illustrator here, I've got my first few ideas for fonts. As you can see, I was just very experimental at this stage, just coming up with a few ideas, sectioning off some of the type, and then I went on to sort of build this font out, which is this one down here. So this font is Bracket Demo, and then I transformed it into this sort of centralized style, bringing in these graphic equalizers. Still playing with the graphic equalizers, I went on to do a horizontal version of this. Moving on from there, I was quite interested in doing the graphic equalizers, but I eventually didn't decide on that because it's been done a lot and very generic. And as you can see, I went into quite a lot of detail in Illustrator. I actually made up all these horizontal lines and then deleted them from the black lines, and then leaving this graphic equalizer type display. And then from there I went on to spacing. Instead of kerning the text, I actually put my own shapes in between the letters to make it more dynamic visually when the white is on a black background. And from there on, I quite like this idea of getting the N and the U lined up vertically. I'll show you how I went on to take it further. Yeah, so I took an image from Google of just this graphic here and turned it into my own by tracing around it, and that was just an experimental stage. Then I started getting into centralizing it all and these different versions and putting the graphic equalizers up centrally above the text logo. And then on, I started experimenting with different styles. So I started experimenting with a different concept here of getting these sound waves radiating from the central O. Then I thought it looked better just as 3 sound waves. And so I was sort of quite drawn to this concept because it's a bit more unique. Then I was using this shape builder tool to bring these out into 3 sound waves, and then I landed on this, which is the main concept now, centralized with the sound waves. And then I started experimenting with taking it into almost like a Star Wars logo type design, but thought it looked better as it was. And then from there I took it to the sort of final stage really of centralizing this N over the U, so it looks like almost like a magnet effect or chain. I thought that looked quite nice visually. Not decided on the actual brand color yet. And then these next ones are my final designs. So I've got the Sonic Visual there, this one on the right. So this is the main design. Then you've got the horizontal one on the left here, and then in the middle I've got this logo mark, which is the SV. I'm not sure whether I'll go ahead with that, but I thought it was quite good, just the sound waves radiating from the V there. Yeah, so that's it really, and I'll probably do some mock-ups now and see what it looks like just in brand form.